These are some topic sentences from your Hanging by a Thread summaries. Therefore, I've chosen them at random. They all have something good to them. All of them can be improved in some way. And what I want to do is to go through them with you, and you tell me the things that were done well about them as a main idea, and then how they could be improved, revised to be improved as a main idea. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's take a look at the first one here. And the first one, the do you know that all around the world, plants and animals are disappearing. So what are your thoughts about that first sentence? So I like what some of you said. You said that maybe this one is something where we should have mentioned Hawaii specifically, because it's an article about Hawaii. There was the question about whether we should make it a question or just a statement. I think either one works. Maybe with a summary, a statement would have been stronger, because we want to keep ourselves out of a summary, right? It's just about what was going on in the article. But I actually have a different concern about this one. It seems like there's only half of it. What's the text structure of Hanging by a Thread? Do you remember what that is, Reese?
Isn't it cause and effect?
It was problem and solution, right? This is the problem, but it doesn't hint at the solution, does it? That would have made it much stronger. Okay, how about this one right here? Two scientists are in a jungle trying to find a bird species that was near extinction. With the second sentence, what you noticed was that it was really kind of specific to this one bird. That would mean that every other sentence in that paragraph had to do with these two scientists and that specific bird species. And that's not really the case with this article, is it? So it's probably too narrow of a topic sentence for summarizing the whole article. How about this one? In Hawaii, scientists are working hard to save endangered animals and plants. What are your thoughts about that? So let's talk about this really quickly. You said that we liked that it had the in Hawaii, because it made it really specific to the article. We have both the problem, that we have endangered animals and plants, and we have the solution, scientists are working hard to save them. It doesn't get too specific, and it isn't too broad that we can't use it. It seems like a pretty good topic sentence, doesn't it? How about this last one? There is that's my typo. There is a problem in Hawaii that could make trouble in paradise. What are your thoughts about that final one? So with this last one, a couple things we noticed. One, it's hinting at the problem, but it's not really saying what it is. And there's no idea of what the solution is, right? What I like about this one is it kind of a fun writing voice. It is. Now, one thing to be careful of, though, is while this is a very nice writing voice if you were writing an article, when you're writing a summary, you need to get to the point right away. And you don't worry too much about putting your own personal style into it. It's just a summary of what's going on in the article. So while it's actually kind of neat writing, if you were writing the article itself, it's probably not the most appropriate topic sentence for the summary. Does that make sense? So, a couple things to remember about topic sentences. One, make sure that they are not too specific. They need to be able to encompass the whole article. Make sure that they go over all the parts of the text structure. So if you have a problem and solution text structure, you mention both the problem and the solution in your main idea. If you had a cause and effect text structure, both the cause and the effect in your topic sentence. Make sense? Okay. All right, I think we'll be getting into some good things about writing topic sentences.